Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Master Shar's Fire Emblem Heroes videos. I guess a lot of folks are wondering, well, what happened to Master Shar over the last few months and why hasn't there been a new video? Well, short answer is real life, and long answer is that there's just been a lot of stuff I had to do both during regular waking hours and on weekends. Just a lot of real life stuff like chores, um, reading, and other things that keep me pretty busily occupied, along with Faye, of course. And yeah, I guess there's a lot of content to catch up on, so I guess let's just go through each of them one by one, pulling up the calendar. So right now we're in March. We also just finished the fourth anniversary back in February, so happy fourth year anniversary, Faye. It's been an amazing journey and a wonderful ride with lots of fun times and memories. And so biggest thing this month is that we get a free dual Lin, or Linja as she's called, and having that kind of a unit as a free hero pretty much makes it worth just coming back and trying her out or just playing through some of the modes. Although it's just a base copy, but seeing how she's just a menace to deal with in Ether Rays, Arena, and all the other game modes, she's just a lot of fun to play with and just a terror to face. But she's a lot of fun, and I'm really happy she became the free unit. Was really scared that Cyril's was going to be the free unit, so then everybody was going to run 7 unit defenses on Anima Season, which would have been a nightmare to face. But, well, that's that. So, we just had the Caesar Foldland banner for book 5. It's another Three Houses one, yes. It's like we got Cyril's as the mythic at the end of January, then we got Claude as the legendary at the end of February, and now we kick off March with three houses again. Again, some of my friends and probably other fellow members of the Fate community and Fire Emblem community are pretty much tired of this three houses tsunami or wave that's coming. But they actually managed to bring two of my favorite blue lines of all time, both Ingrid and Dedu. Um, I do have Dedu built up uh, quite extensively because he's one of my favorite retainers, and just wanted to do him justice for saving and protecting Dimitri, his lord. So the dude's my current lead. For those of you who are on my friends list, you can try him out and see how you like him. And hope you have a lot of fun using the do. Um, so going to um going to that particular banner, um, we have Ingrid who has fire sweep slaying lance, and just a ridiculous fat spread with um both the winter Bernie as well as also kind of the Shamir kit with just a lot of solo speed and rouse attack speed skills that push her to insane heights. And there's true damage too, so it's pretty ridiculous. Um, Ingrid's certainly probably the star of the banner, um, along with this unit, Marianne, who brings B dual infantry 4 into the game. And then the do I mean, they slapped the save skill and a sturdy stance 3 skill to make him worth pulling for, but he really should have been a 4-star demo. And funny enough, they shafted Linhart pretty badly, in my opinion. So, that's that. In case folks are wondering, I did finish the do, I did finish Marianne, I did finish Ingrid pretty quickly, and I just got my only copy of Linhart because I think I'll get more copies of him as the months go on and more colorless focus units come on and he becomes 3 to 4 star, being easier to pull. So that's that. That's the Seeds of Fulham banner. As far as the story goes, let's just go to book 5, part 5. And So we finally faced the second of the two giantess sisters, so to speak. Not. She comes with the rim faxi instead of the the skin faxi, and and it's a lance, and it also does a bonus doubler type effect and gives her Pathfinder as well. Um, she also comes with Spurn and Odd Attack Wave as well as Distant Defense 3, which are all going to be much different. I think the Spurn is going to stay, and the A and C skill are going to become much more powerful or have not specific unique skills, similar to Thrasier and Leaf and some of the other OC Fae mythics who just happen to get immense power creep once they actually come out. So yeah, both Knot and Dagger are coming out this year. It's just a matter of time. Um, yeah, with all these Fae OCs and chapter mythics that just keep piling on one after another, I'm really curious as to who they are going to do as just kind of throw in new heroes, special unit that ruins a series um, banner composition like Miraculous. And it'll be interesting to see, with these four OC characters headlining the 5 chapters, who's going to come out first and what kind of shows they're going to come out with, and how busted are these two Canto dwarves going to be, or Nidavellir units. So yeah, that's that. Fourth anniversary was a lot of fun. They really gave the rewards generously this time in numbers of 4, of course. 44 flowers, 176 um, grails, 88, 44 orbs and stuff like that. Just copies of 4. Next year, when we get 5th anniversary, I'm hoping it's going to be multiples of 5, funny enough, with a lot of stuff around 5. And they gave a free form of stuff for everybody. So, yeah, they can, even free to play folks can finally use um, their Swarm of Souls on Hall of Forms. Currently, limited battles going on right now. I'm waiting until I get my harmonic Merb before I attempt this one tomorrow, just because I really want to use her to level up and go out for a spin on this map. I think it'll be a lot of fun. It's also Camus and Navarre, Camus and Navarre day, so farm up the easy SP and HM while you can for no stamina at all. And then, yeah, Lost Lore and Frontline Phalanx. Yeah, I think this round is gonna be over right around the time the event ends. But I'm really hoping we get the 20 part 3 temporary ephemera, because then I can finally pick up a unit from the Grails or ephemera shop rather. And yeah, speaking of the ephemera, oh my freaking lord! Look at these normal two manuals that you can get. Every path is just stacked to the brim, and the Tellius path. I think the Tellius path really punished me big time because I didn't go on it when it was normal 1. And now they threw Shinon, they threw Gatry, they threw like everybody awesome on the path to Radiance, Radiant Dawn path or Tellius path. Just gotta go for them. Second one I'm probably gonna go for after that is the Mystery of the Emblem Echoes, just because of Chris and Spurn. Third, I think I will go for the 3 houses, just because it's nice to get more Ruptured Sky, more guard bearing, more rally attack speed, and I think the last but not least, I think I'm probably gonna go with Genealogies Thracia 776, just because of Ethlin AR defense attack speed for some of my AR defense teams. The Heroes Awakening Fates one is also really good with Spendthrift, Kestrel, and Corin, but I already have quite a few of these units in my manuals, so there's not a really big need. And I think I really need Mirror Stance 3 from Ossian, or Poogie as we like to call him. But yeah, these manuals are huge. Currently I'm also waiting on my due refund for doing OG Leon's refine because I thought that it was dual phase, meaning that if he attacks, he gets the double automatically unless the unit has no follow up, and if he gets attacked by an enemy, he gets that. I had to do is refine and then find out it only does single phase, and then they corrected it afterwards. So I did submit an inquiry. Hope I can get my 200 due back so that I can do either Ira or Ishtar refine. And yeah, I think the refines they just keep getting better and better. If you look at some of the year one, Gen 1 refines with like OG Mars and even Ephraim back then, those refines got way outclassed by some of these units these days. And as sad it is to look back, I think they needed to throw another currency, another game mode, or another way to upgrade those mines. Refine, similar to what they do in Dragalia, where they give sixth and seventh worm prints to light adventurers now, where there's just a new mode you get to grind with just some characters and see how well you do. But hopefully the Faye IS dev team takes it back for some more testing and further refines. So yeah, I guess what's coming in April might be another game mode. Funny enough, I think we're long overdue for another Allegiance battles or some other type of different new probably event based game mode. Hopefully not Coliseum based because most Coliseum modes just require merges, require a lot of pulls, and they're very frustrating to actually build teams to score well in them. So I'm hoping it's an event based game mode where everybody can enjoy regardless of who you have, and it's just better for the game in general to have a lot of people play and have fun. So yeah, that's that. uh I guess I should talk about the upcoming spring banner that's going to drop tomorrow, right? Yeah, so this will be the first time that Tempest Trial has this counter system where every successful finish you have, you get bonus points, and then if you finish 5 times, you get like a 5 battle chain bonus and so on that you can keep carrying forward. So I think this is to incentivize people to manually play Tempest Trials as opposed to autoing, just because autoing kind of ruins the point of Fire Emblem Heroes. And if you keep autoing over and over again, um, just kind of leave it on your phone for like a whole sometimes it's like 10, 15 rounds of autoing to complete all the levels, and then just kind of butt your way through farming. But I think giving the bonus certainly gives more folks and those without the Fate Pass a chance to climb up to the top ranks without having to abuse the enable auto battle feature, which is nice. And I'm not sure if that's going to change the top 1K group too much this time. Um, I think for this account, yeah, I'm at 786 stamina pots for now. I'm probably going to see where I'm at after spending like 25 or more of them. And if I happen to be within top 5K or top 1K, it'll be kind of like a third or second to last day call to see if I really want to make that push. But I'm excited for new Tempest Trial changes. Um, Also, let's talk about these units, shall we? Um, so Harmonic Myrrh, holy cow, she is insane. Flat 40% damage reduction in pretty much all phases and most conditions except initiating on player phase if the foe doesn't have full HP. My goodness, she is an insane unit. I really have to think of different ways to one-shot her, even with a 40% damage reduction. I'm thinking like a fully buffed Harmonic Tiki might be able to do it, but not many people run those. And then I'm not even sure like a super Mirror Impact, Light and Dark, Oath, and Mirror Strike Seal Julia could do it either, with flowers, of course. So she's going to be interesting to tackle and take down. And whenever it's her bonus season, I'm probably going to think about building a defense or use her on offense to really, really bank on her being able to tank almost everything there is, hopefully, and live. So Severa, she brings our dual infantry 4 into the game. Uh, that is both a good and a bad thing. It's good because it lets Ellie Wood, Kemp, and some other earlier gen calves and low scoring calves to finally see the spotlight. But it is really bad, especially coming on a seasonal banner, because it's going to make people not build Severa up at all. And it's a shame because she's actually a really good unit once you get to use her and set her up in conditions where she can quad with her Gula and Combi egg. Indigo's just in a terrible spot. When he came out on the Performing Arts banner 4 years ago, he was very undesirable since everybody wanted PA Azura. And this time he is going to be pretty much just G dual flying for fodder, sadly. And yeah, he's one of those units where you feel really bad pulling and keeping a copy of him, but you don't really feel bad about foddering him, if you get what I mean. And yeah, Inigo certainly deserved better. And sadly, it took him 4 years to get another alt into the game, and he doesn't have his original version yet, funny enough. So yeah, Severa and Inigo, wondering when they finally come out their base form OG versions. Minerva, who is actually the 4-star focuser demote on this seasonal banner, she was coming. Whether it was last year or this year, because all the White Wings showed up each and every year after Fate's Awakening Year 1 Spring Banner came out. And Minerva is just in a tough spot. I mean, it's an okay lance, but she's just in stiff competition with all the other um, premium as well as also the budget Grail blue lancers that are just up and running these days. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna pull enough copies to keep her and maybe build her up once I have a better idea of how the blue cav meta will be moving forward with Ingrid and all the other busted blue calves that are out there these days. But there's a chance I might not touch her for a while until I finally have feathers laying around after HM farming and other things. Um, Soleil's finally in the game. I'm excited for Soleil. My only beef with the fact that he's the X Cav is that he's like the third. He's like the third Grail Tempest Trio X unit that we've gotten in the last 4 months alone. The other two being Ninja Hana, who is an amazing unit, as well as also Pledging Chris, who is also a pretty ridiculous unit if you build him up. But yeah, we don't need more X units, and we don't need more X Cavs at that much. I mean, they have to throw G dual Cav 4 to make these X Cavs playable and usable in Arena these days, which might be too much to ask for. But hey, whenever G dual Cav 4 comes out, maybe my Pyro Veronica and my Frederick can see Arena action finally after just um, being green units that counter blue armors back in the days or currently. Yeah, and the other three are just OG Myrna and OG Minerva. So yeah, I think what I will do is I will try to max HM farm on the units I have, which are the three here. I think most of them are at 6k except Minerva, um, who still needs a lot of HM and a lot of SP. So I'll just start with those three first, and then I'll just work my way up until finally Harmonic Myr. I think once I use Harmonic Myr at the end of the Tempest Trials, it's gonna be hopefully a breeze for the most part because she's just crazy good in general. And yeah, for the limited time battles, we just had Almond Fae yesterday. We have Bartram for today. We have Cormag's GHB, and then Titanium missed BHB, as well as the Legendary Roy fight. Legendary Roy fight's actually not bad compared to some of the other LHBs or Legendary Hero battles. But be curious to see which titles queue up into which. I probably should check the data mine. Um, but if it's a series that I have a lot of good units or can think of creative solutions fast, then I'll go for it. Um, for this Tempest Trials, we get Soleil, who has a really good axe, and also a really good sea skill that is only on Fallen Leon and some other 5 stars currently in the game. So yeah, putting Rao's attack res 3 in the Grail, more in the Grail 4 star pool is a big game changer considering all the other terrible skills we've been getting from these units for a while. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you, Daros, Pirate Daros from the Pirate Banner last year. Yeah, they gave him attack wave, Dex Lava, and something else, so he just got shortened the shaft stick. For Soleil's Tempest Trial, these two seals aren't very good, sadly. Bracing Blow's just too defensive. The last unit I built that had a Bracing Blow type of type of skill was a Halloween Jacob, and you don't usually run Bracing Blow 2 on Halloween Jacob. You run Death Blow 4 on him for the Brave Blow build. And then Speed Defense Solo 1. Similar to Speed Res Solo, um, I think this is probably going to be good on a squishy mage or um, just a certain armor mage with certain type of stats so that they can trigger save and win off of those save encounters. So long story short, I don't think I'm going to be upgrading either seal this time. And compared to some of the other HP seals that have been out and my need for the HP seals on Pawns of Loki, I just don't see a big reason to go for these two at the moment. And yeah, they stopped their streak of just amazingly good seals, starting with Mystic Boost back in uh, the Winter Christmas banner. And they were gonna cough up some of these remaining seals sooner or later, so just get them out of the way so we could get the good stuff later. And by good stuff, I'm thinking Desperation, Vantage, and maybe no follow up if they're nice enough. But that remains to be seen. Well, anyways, that's a wrap for everything Fae related up to March. I will be summoning on the new Spring Banner tomorrow. Um, and yeah, hoping to get copies of all 4 of them and see what summoning results I get this time. As always, um, the typical like, comment, and subscribe can can happen, and hope to catch you all within Faye or on Twitter or maybe in Discord. Have a good day and have a good week.